What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? I'm gonna do an unboxing today on a 1/10 scale HSP monster truck. A few years back, they started with brush versions and then brushless versions, namely it's the Brontosaurus, sort of that range with the double shocks in the front and the back. They just recently re-released, I'd say last maybe 6 months or so, another brushed version. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the unboxing of the HSP Octane. This one is, like I said, 1/12 scale. Sorry, well, it's actually a 1/10 scale, and I'm thinking by the side of the box, it's actually a true 1/10 scale. HSP has always been pretty clear with their scales, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and start the unboxing to show you guys. So, according to this here, it says it's a Fly Sky. Okay, so this is the remote that it comes with. Okay, so it's plastic, there's no foam on it. Lift up the trap door and you have all your controls at the top via buttons, so there's no knobs or whatnot. So I have some of my brushes conversions I've done with the remote that comes with the knobs, and I've gotten used to it. So this is pretty much the same thing. So we have a switch over here, which is the channel 3 switch. Located right there, forward and reverse, obviously, and of course your batteries go on the bottom. That's your channel 4 button right over here. So channel 3 switch, channel 4 button. So these should be for the lights. So 4-channel remote. It feels pretty good in the hand. Can't quite reach the steering wheel, so it's a two-handed affair. So that's the remote for that. We have our owner's manual right here, and just like anything else, it's how to set it up, parts diagrams, blowing up parts, pictures to show you what you need, and including instructions on how to do anything else and how to contact them. And the code for the truck is a 94511. So it's the HSP 94511. All right. It's definitely a 1/10 scale. It's not a 1/12. Just looking at the size of the truck itself. I'm gonna take it out of the box. Comes in two different colors: blue and red, and orange and black. So I've gone ahead and ordered the orange and black model. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna take everything out of the box. Packaged once again nicely. Since it's got to come from quite a ways away, I'm gonna make sure that it arrives safely with only minimal carton damage. Do I have anything in here? Yes. All right. So buried in the box is a decent charger. Okay, this one here it's got the US plug on it, thankfully, so I'll be able to use it here. I'm in Canada. Let's open it up for you guys to show you. It's under a few names, but it's this one here specifically. It's the HB3 charger. Okay, it says HS right on it, and it's could charge 2 and 3S, as you can see right over here. 2 and 3S charging ports here, and of course you would plug it in over here. And this part, of course, goes into the wall. So pretty simple, does the job. It's not quite a hobby grade, but it's good to get you up and running. Definitely better than the USB chargers that come with cars as of lately. So I'm going to go ahead and take the plastic off, which I just did. That's a truck. Like I said, it's 1/10 scale. Okay, I think the tires, as you can see, are a bit on the. I think they kind of seem a little bit big for the truck itself, so I might swap them out to see something that's a bit more suitable for the scale of this particular truck. It's 1/10, but it looks like a small 1/10, but still it's actually a 1/10, just going by the wheelbase alone. It doesn't have much weight to it, so there's not much metal. I have seen some guys that have unboxed this one and that have driven it, namely Evan over at the Derby City RC. So let's give him a shout out to him. He's actually the reason why I purchased this one. because I see what it's capable of. It does come, you know, let's take the body off, with a 540 size brush motor. It comes with a heat sink as well. Now this amp, this ESC, I believe it's a 45 amp or a 60 amp. I can't recall right now, but let's just say if it's a 45 amp brushed ESC, even if it's a 60, I know that this is capable of running 3S, but the motor's not. So even on the buggy, it will burn out if you run 3S through it. So I'm just looking at it. It looks to be a, oh, it's a 3650 or a 3660 motor. I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's a 3660 sized motor. It's actually a 550 brush motor, because it's got a longer can. But yeah, working on this is very, very simple. You would just take off a few of these screws right in the back here. I count 1, 2, 3, 4. I say 5 screws, and this should give me access to get the motor out and swap it out. I know that it comes with, because it's a monster truck, I know that it would come with a 3-wire servo up here. You know, typically these ones do. So I'm thinking it's a brush. So like this, if I were to convert this to brushless, it wouldn't really be an issue. Obviously, I'd have to swap out the stock brushed ESC for a brushless one, 60 amp, of course. The battery that this guy comes with, I'm just going to take it out of the slot right here. And there's room for a bigger one as well. But I want to show you guys. It says here it is a 3500 milliamp 30C 2S LiPo. Definitely 2S. You can see it from the charging port here. So, but it's encased in a large, you know, plastic case. It's good for bashing, so you'll minimize the damage of the battery. So, yep. Looks like it feels like it's got some weight to it too. So I think it's not a lithium ion. I think it's a true LiPo. If anyone else knows, please let me know in the comments below. But yeah. So that's what I was telling you about the compartment. So that's where the battery was, and there's a spot here for expansion. So let's just say if you want to say throw in a 5000 milliamp battery, that should easily fit in here. Likewise, if you want to run it on 3S after you change out the motor, if you want to keep it brushed, you can say go to like a 550 12 turn, something that does handle 3S. So like this, you can keep it all brushed. You might get a few more miles an hour out of this. I believe this one might be a 14 turn motor, so a 12 will give you a little bit less torque but a bit more top speed. So couple that with you know, with your 3S LiPo in here, and everything should work fine, provided that the 550 brush motor you have can handle 3S. Okay, if you just want to keep it brushed. So that's sort of an upgrade that you can do if you really wanted to. Like I said, it's all plastic, so there's really not that much weight. So you might actually be able to get away with, you know, a 12-turn motor if you did want to keep it brushed. In terms of running gear, we have our oil-filled shocks in the back. Yeah, and they feel pretty good. So there's, you know, pretty good suspension travel. In the front, we have our we have CVD setup in the front. Very traditional. Yeah, CVD's up front. I see the dog bones up front. They seem a bit on the thin side, so if you do want to do brushless, I would suggest to obviously 3660 brush motor. Start with 2S and kind of see how it goes from there. I'm just looking at, like I said, the width of these dog bones. You guys can see here, they seem a bit on the thinner side. So like I said, 2S just to start, but brushless will already give you more power than the brush system does, even with the 12 turn. So I'd start mild, and then, you know, see how the truck reacts, and then slowly you know, then go up to 3S, like a low discharge rate, like nothing too crazy, like maybe like a 30 or 35C 3S. If you decide to do it, or you can leave it at 2S, and then you should be good for a long time. Okay, body feels good. It's a very rigid material, forced Lexan, but it's on the harder side, so it's good quality body on it. It doesn't feel cheap. That's a nice thing about it, and it looks good. I like this color combination better than the red and blue one that it's also available in. But yeah, I think the tires are a bit on the large side, so I'm definitely gonna swap them out for something a little bit smaller. It'll give me a few. It won't give me as much top end speed and clearance, but yeah, I think I'll play with that until I come up with something that I like. And that's about it. So if you guys have any questions about this particular RC, it's the HSP 94511 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive monster truck. Please leave a comment below. I'll answer any questions you guys may have. All right, have a good day.